All right, man, we are live. Let me set this up real quick. Hold on a second. So we're here at the Get Down. Let me set up my computer too so I can answer some questions. Here we go, where we at? So again, if you're watching this in the future, my name is Siege. I teach hip hop dancing. Today, every Saturday, what I'm gonna do is do basic fundamental hip hop dance for total beginners. All right. So I'm gonna go over some of the nuances, some of the pitfalls that I see a lot of beginners have when learning. So hold on a second. Let me see. If you're joining me already, hold on a second. I can't see if you're typing. Okay, here we go. All right. So feel free to type into the chat. Let me know, who you are. Say what's up. Let me set this up real quick. We're gonna be facing this way. I'm gonna get my chat over here. So if you hear me, I see the chat right there. Give me a shout out. Let me know who you are so I can say what's up. All right, let's do this. Let me get the music going. We need to keep the music. Hold on a second. Okay. So if you were with me last week, we worked on the bounce. To me, the hip hop bounce is one of the most fundamental key elements in how to dance at a club for beginners, all right? So check it out. This is what I mean by the hip hop bounce. Just something like this. Okay? Again, this is for total beginners that don't know what to do. Okay? Let me stop for a second. All right. Start from scratch, from ground zero. If you have no idea what to do at a club, this is for you. Okay? So for example, most of us, or most people, when they go to the club, they either stand by the wall or just simply ignore the dance, all right? So what I want to do is give you an idea of what to do. The first thing to do is when you listen to the music, you got to be able to identify the beat, okay? So let me play a song for you right now, and let's see if you can identify the beat. There you go. The beat's not heavy, but it's there, right? But if you can't identify, don't go out there and start doing stuff. Just wait. Wait for the beat to come in. There you go. Now you're here, right? So you have the. Even if you just do this, it looks better than trying to do something extra. Make sense? So I have the beat. Then I have boom, 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 boom. Get that down, right? Then I got this. So this is what we worked on last week, the hip hop bounce. Okay? balance is right down the middle. Okay? And then I'm going to go slightly. You see how like just very slight, side to side, right, left. Okay? If I just lean without the balance, it looks like this. With the balance, it looks like this. Okay? So, if I keep my shoulders square, it looks like this. Now, a little bit of rotation. You see what I'm saying? There's a little bit of rotation. It's not a lot. This is probably like a 10 or 15 degrees of rotation right there. If you just do this, it looks okay. Then you got this. Okay? So this is all review from last week. Okay? We're gonna warm up with this one. This is the double. Double the same side. Right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Single. Double. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Right? Now what I'm doing is this. Watch. I want you to focus on the knee, on the heel now. See how the heel comes off the ground? Okay? So instead of just here like this, if I just do this, I can't travel. I want to start lifting up the heel. That's going to prepare me for the next one, which is travel. Right? Travel. So that's the goal. Okay? Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Single, single, double. Okay, I'm going to stop one time right here. Okay. Again, if there's any questions, anybody jumping in right now, drop it in the comments. I'm able to see and read what you guys are doing, so I'll be able to give feedback on how to make this better. So one of the things is you want to make sure you transfer your weight in time. So check it out. I'm going to lower this down so you can see my leg. Okay, my feet right here. So when I go 1, 2, 3, 4, you see how when I lift up my heel, 1 and on the end. Again, this is for beginners, all right? So if you already have this, if you already know this move, cool. Comment. Let me know this is easy. This is something that you practice, and let me know how long did it take you to get it? Because I guarantee you, if you've never done this before, it's going to take you a little while. So when you go 1 and, the and part, 1 and, you got to quickly change your weight. So it's not 1 and right here, and then you change your weight, because that's going to be too late. So you want to go 1 and then down 2 and. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. One time, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it's kind of like think of a pyramid or a triangle, right? My head is going down here. On the end, I'm coming back to the center, but it's more of the other way. 1 and 2 and. Makes sense? 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You notice how when I bring my heel up, there's a little bit of a turn, okay? So it's here, 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 here. So I think this is a great move for beginners, for people who just get started with your club going experience, all right? Here, be able to travel forward, here, then come back. Boom, 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 okay? So one more time, I'm gonna try with the music, try with me, all right? Or if you're just watching, visualize yourself doing it, okay? Here we go. Again, if there's any questions, drop it in the chat right now. I will be able to see it, give you immediate feedback. 5, 6, here we go. Boom, boom, back, back, okay? That's the bounce, lifting up the leg, okay? Once you get that, we're gonna try to exaggerate and lift up even more. What do I mean by that? You see how like I lift up the entire leg, okay? Get the knee up. Boom, boom, boom. Be able to travel with it, okay? Try this with me, here we go. All right, I'm gonna take a short break right here. We got some people online. Drop it in the comment, drop it in the chat, let me know who you are, say what's up. I'm gonna move a little bit more forward. So this is all review from last week, okay? So if you were with me last week, appreciate that. If you weren't, you can check it out. I'm gonna put in the link later on after taking this video, so you can check out last week. So again, that's the hip hop bounce. What I want to do today is build upon the hip hop bounce with the move, which is the skate. Okay, what is the skate? This is it. This is the skate right there. Skate. Okay, I know the house skate was a little bit different right here, but it's the same idea. Okay, like speed skating. Okay. That's the idea. So what we're gonna do is this. I'm gonna have all my weight on my left leg, okay? You could mirror me, so you can do the right leg, it doesn't matter. So all your weight on one leg. And my other leg is just gonna, see the ball of my feet is just gonna be down the ground, just for support so I don't fall, okay? So if I wanna give you a weight distribution, it's more like 95% of my weight is on one leg, the other one is just the toe right here, just to keep my balance, okay? So here's the side view. But this is exaggerating. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it down. Okay? I'm going to keep it down. Again, the weight distribution is the same. I'm not here like this. My weight's not here. My weight is all, basically all on one leg. What I'm going to do is keep this leg straight, and I'm going to extend it out. You see how my knee is straight right here? I'm going to go out, in. Okay? Give that a try. 6, 7, 8, 1, and. One more time. 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and. We'll do that 2 times. 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and. Okay. On that and, on the second and, 1 and 2 and. Immediately I'm gonna shift over here. You see how my other leg is up, right? Try it again. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and. Now I'm gonna go to the other leg. 3 and 4 and. Okay? So let's practice the other leg now. Balance on one side, out, in, right? 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and. One more time. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and. So I'm gonna now, the hard part is switching from one leg to another, okay? So I'm gonna do 2 each side. It looks like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? If you try that right now, if the transition is too quick, slow it down. So I'm gonna slow down. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Hopefully that's better. Okay, let's try it one more time. This time I'm gonna do the reverse. I'm gonna start with the other leg first, then coming back. 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. All right. One more time. Singles. you're gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's my skate. 5, 6, 7. Skate. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay. Let's go to 8 this time. 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So the skate by itself, it looks okay, it's pretty cool, but the cool part is when you mix it in with the bounce, right? If you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, that's when it looks cool, okay? All right, but let's get the skate down. 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This time I'm gonna try with music. Let's get ready. 5, 6, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! Let's try that one more time. 5, 6, 7. Again. 2 8 counts this time. Ready? 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Good. One more time. 2 8 counts with me. Ready? 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Okay, good. Let me stop for a quick second. Any questions? If there's no questions, I'm gonna move forward. If there is questions, feel free to type it in right now. Again, what is that called? That's called skate. It's my skate, right? Now it's time to mix in the skate with our bounce. Here we go. I'm gonna start with my right leg going out. I'm gonna go 1 and 2 and, all right? Again, the bounce is something that we practiced already from last week. So if you don't know that already, go back to the video from last week, train your bounce, then we can add the skate. Here we go, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3. So immediately after the 1 and 2 and, on the end I gotta switch over to the other side, then the 3 I can skate with the other leg, okay? So let's count slow with me, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now we got a whole pattern that we can repeat. Okay? So let's go one more time. One cycle all the way to 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now let's repeat that. We're gonna do 1 8 counts all the way to 8. With me, ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So for now, you can stay in place, all right? But if you have room, you can travel with it. How I travel is when I go 1 and, on the and part, instead of coming in together, I go 1 and. Watch this way. 1 and. You see how I just come up forward just a little bit? Because if I just come up a little bit forward, that's how you can see I'm traveling, right? Vice versa, I could go back as well. So I can use this move to travel around the dance floor, okay? To me, this is one of the greatest moves. Fundamental, basic move, however, it looks so good on the dance floor. You don't really need big, fancy stuff, because usually when you go to a club, it's pretty crowded, pretty packed anyways, okay? But if you do have some room to travel around, you can use this to move around, okay? Again, this series, every Saturday, I'm doing the basic hip-hop dance to help people that want to be able to just have fun at a club, okay? Not necessarily come up with crazy routines to do, to be in a dance group. If you want to do that, that's fine. Later on I have other choreography that we can teach. However, this is more of building your foundation, getting your rhythm down, and having fun at a dance club, all right? So hopefully that's why you're watching this channel. If you do, drop me a like, support this channel, support this series as well, okay? Also, definitely share with anybody that can benefit from it, because I see so many times dance students taking dance classes, they learn a bunch of choreography, but when it comes down to just being able to dance on the dance floor, they don't know what to do. They just remember a bunch of choreography, which is not the purpose of this series. Okay, this series is just for you to imagine or enjoy the role. Okay, I know I talked a lot, so I'm gonna play with the music. Let's try skate and bounce. Skate and bounce. Skate and bounce with me. Here we go. 5, 6, 7. Skate, bounce, skate, bounce. Boom. Forward. Back. Back. Stay here. Now I'm gonna skate 3, then bounce. Skate 3, then bounce. Skate and bounce. Come back to normal. Come back to normal. Okay, I'm gonna talk for a second because, I'm gonna talk for a second because I want to catch my breath. Also give you guys an opportunity. Again, if you're watching right now, I got some folks that are watching. Drop them in the chat right now, so I'll be able to answer some questions if there's any questions. Okay, let's see. We got Selwyn. Selwyn, what's up, Selwyn? How you doing, brother? All right. Did I get it right? Okay, cool. I don't know where you're from, but wherever you're from, hello to you. Thanks for joining right now. Again, this channel is just really to help anybody to get better in the basics and the fundamentals of dance. All right? Cool. If there's any questions, like I said, most of my videos are just videos. I won't be able to answer any questions, but since you're joining me live, take the opportunity, take the time right now to ask specific questions for you exactly. My goal is this: if this channel keeps growing, if I have more and more people watching this, I probably won't be able to answer every single question. So do take advantage of it right now, all right? So from the Philippines, what's up, man? Philippines, cool. Got tons of dance families from the Philippines, Filipinos. Much love, spread the culture, share it, share this video, share it right now. If you have friends, if you're in a dance crew, shout it out. Let me know the name of your dance crew. Hopefully one day I'll get to say what's up to them. All right, we got Polly from Brazil. Yeah, what's up? Big shout out to Brazil. A lot of great dancers from Brazil as well. So big shout out to that. Again, my goal with this one, people, dancers from all over the world. You got dance clubs there. I don't want you to go to the dance club and not know what to do, all right? You don't need complicated routines. There's so many dance instructors out there that teaching fantastic routines. Nothing against routines, but honestly, are you gonna do that routine in that dance club? Maybe if that song comes up, you'll do it, but the rest of the time, what are you gonna do? Just sit and wait for that song? No, you gotta be able to dance, all right? So that's why this series, every Saturday, I'm here in California, Pacific Standard Time. So if you can join me, I welcome you, all right? Welcome to my dance community. You're my dance family right now, so welcome, welcome. I got Aplum from Australia. Woo, Australia, baby. Cool, man, we going international. Thank you guys for joining me. So I want to quickly review. Again, if you have any questions on, let's see, Selwyn, what's the best way to pop the leg? We got poppers in here. Hey, I'm going to answer that real quick though. But in this series though, I want to do more basic stuff. Popping, I'm gonna do a popping class, actually, Monday time, which is, Pacific Standard Time, Monday at 7 p.m. That's an entire popping section, all right? But as far as this one, it's more of just simple grooving, getting down with it, all right? So I welcome the poppers, man, for real. But for this hour right now, I actually got another class that I need to get to in about 20 minutes, so I don't have that much time. But Selwyn, I do appreciate you asking questions. If there's no other questions, I'll get to it. But what I do want to get to is this move right here. I call it skate and bounce, okay? Skate and bounce. Any questions on the skate and bounce? Because this is something that I can see all of us use. I use it all the time. I don't need, bunch of rooms to do some crazy, b-boy stuff and all this to impress people. I just want to enjoy the music. I want to be able to look cool, look suave, and not really get too caught up, too aerobic, okay? All right. Again, drop all the comments, drop all the questions down there. But real quick, I didn't want to ignore you, Selwyn, as far as popping the legs. First, the fundamental way of popping the leg is this. Here. You're snapping it back, okay? For those that are interested in popping, I got a whole series on popping. But as far as this one's concerned, like I said, I hate to keep repeating myself, but this is more of, this series right now, it's more about just grooving, okay? Grooving, boom, okay? All right. I'm gonna play the music. If you guys wanna join me, let's do it. That was a good break for me because I really need to catch my breath. All right, man. So by the way, I just had a private class right before this, and I got another private class after this. So I got about an hour in between to jump in and to do this class. So hope you guys appreciate it. Hope you guys like it. Again, really appreciate the support. Really appreciate you guys jumping in and joining me. This song's way too fast. Jumping in and out, so I appreciate you guys coming in with me. One more thing, I'm gonna get back to Selwyn, because he's talking about popping forward and backwards. You're exactly right. There's two ways to do it. The reason why I say do the back one first, for me it's actually harder, but another one of popping forward, you can also do that too, all right? This is what I recommend. Choose one first. For me, when I first started, I did the forward first. And that's because I didn't understand how to do the back. But once I understood how to do the back is actually more powerful. So you gotta know how to do both. Every time if somebody asks me, should I do this or that, my answer is always, learn how to do both. Learn how to do everything, okay? But don't get too carried away to try to do two things at the same time. Learn one and then the other. Make sense? Hopefully it makes sense for you. Hopefully you guys will take that challenge. Here we go. I'm gonna skate, then bounce. Skate, then bounce. Skate, bounce, bounce. Now skate and bounce. So, all right, we're back. Shoot, something crazy with the internet, but hopefully you guys are still here. Let me try it again. Here we go. Skate and bounce, skate and bounce. See? Is it me reconnecting? No. Yes, Selwyn, it's all of us. It was me, not you. Here we go. Bounce, bounce, skate and bounce. All right, I'm gonna pause it for a second. Woo! Time for me to bring the chair out. All right. Here we go. Me catching my breath. Yes, Alvin, it wasn't just you, man. It was me. My bad. Okay, let's talk. Any questions about what we learned today? Any questions? Drop it in the chat. Now, I do want to mention in my channel, I'm trying to build a lot of different playlists, right? We have a playlist of just choreography, a lot of choreography. For those that are interested in choreography, there's a hip hop routine choreography. We also have some popping choreography. Follow the leader, right? That's the biggest thing. So for poppers out there selling, I'm assuming that you're a popper. I'm assuming that you're just you're a dancer, period. But as far as learning popping, it does take a lot of time to drill it, all right? So doing follow the leader is gonna train the power of your pop, okay? Any lockers out there? Anybody interested in locking? I got a lot of playlists on learning to lock as well. All these different styles are great to learn because it just makes you an overall great dancer, all right? There's some belief that you have to be, only good in one or another. That's somebody's belief. Whatever you believe in, it's all up to you, right? So, if you believe that you have to be at a certain point, you have to be good in a certain point before you learn another style. If that's what you believe, that's cool. I used to believe that actually. I used to believe that, hey, I want to get to a certain level. Maybe I have to win like 5 battles and 5 competitions before I could call myself, a popper, and then I could start learning locking or some other stuff. That's what I used to believe, and I don't believe that anymore. I think, right now, the access, we have so much access to all these great dancers and all these great teachers that you can learn all at the same time. However, though, I do believe if you spend too much time like just dabbling at different stuff, you may not achieve a certain goal that you set for yourself and in one of the styles that you love the most. Okay, so let's say for me, when I first started, popping was a style that I loved the most. I probably spent more time doing that than anything else. However, it's probably one of the hardest styles to get. Just a quick history, I actually started doing some b-boying before learning the pop. I wanted to learn the pop because just the area that I was around, there was a lot more b-boys than poppers. So it was just easier for me to learn b-boying. Not to say, hey, if there's no poppers around you, don't learn anything else. For me, that's what I did. I learned whatever I could, okay? And then whatever I saw, I thought, hey, I can't do that right now. I'm gonna learn it. So that's how I got better and better and better. And for me, fortunately enough, I was able to surround myself with great dancers and great instructors. So that's how I was able to get to a higher level. And now, fortunate for me, I'm able to do this and teach it and share with you guys. All right. Okay. So I'm not gonna. I can't go too long because I got another class coming up. But I do want to take some time right now for those that are joining me. I thank you guys for that. Again, feel free to drop it in the chat right now. Again, I just want a quick shout out to Selwyn from Philippines, baby. I don't know if I said it correctly. Aplam Gamer. I'm gonna just call you Gamer, bro, if that's all right. Gamer from Australia. That's dope. That's a dope name, by the way. Yeah, man. Really appreciate you guys, joining me. Feel free, guys, feel free to chat with me, man. I'm just super down. I'm just super down to help anybody because I remember when I first tried to learn this, there was nobody teaching it. People were kind of teaching it, but they're not really teachers. You know what I mean? They were just dancers. They're great dancers, but they don't know how to break it down. And also, the way a lot of instructors break it down, even today, when they break things down, it's more on a higher level. Does that make sense? I'm gonna share you something with you guys, okay? If you ask something like, hey, you know, how do I do a certain move, you know, like this or like you? When I did it like this, it doesn't look like you. Does that sound familiar? That happens all the time. And a lot of the answers that I see, that I hear from other instructors is like, yo, you just gotta feel it. You know, you just gotta go bam. So in my mind, I'm like, what the heck does that mean? You know, because if you're a beginner, if you're brand new, how do you know if you feel it? So, and not to say that, you know, they just don't know how to teach. In a sense, when you tell a beginner, you just gotta feel it. What is the beginner supposed to do? I don't know. So I always had a lot of trouble, you know, when I was a beginner, when I asked somebody, hey, how do I do it like you, right? So there is a science to it. There is certain technique. It's like, hey, am I leaning? Is my weight correct? And that's the first thing. That's a huge tip for all of you guys listening right now. Whoever you're taking class with, okay, whether it's, you know, it's me right now, or if you go to a local dance studio, ask that person, how much of your weight is on this side or the other side? What's your weight distribution? You got to know your weight distribution. If you don't know your weight distribution, it's really, really hard for you to, you know, identify how to make it look like, you know, whoever is trying to teach you. Okay, that's the first and foremost. Know your balance. Weight distribution is balance. All right. So that's my golden tip of the day, guys. Okay. Selwyn. She also appreciate your effort. I hope everyone can notice your channel. Hey, thank you, man. I really appreciate you too, man. You know, I'm trying to make it grow. So if you can help out, smash the like button, share it. You know, if you're in a dance crew, if you're starting a dance crew, if you don't have a dance crew, start one. Right? If you're in one, let people know. Join me. That's it, man. That's it, my brother. So I am done for today. If there's no more comments or whatnot, I hope I can see you guys next Saturday. However, Selwyn, for the poppers, I will be live streaming my popping class on Mondays, 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Feel free to join in. I'm gonna have my helper on the chat as well, so feel free to jump in. All right. If there's no other questions, thank you guys for being here. Hopefully you guys have fun today. Again, rewind it back. For those that are watching this later in the future, rewind it back. Learn how to do the skate and bounce. Next week, we're going to keep adding on to this. All right, guys. Cheers. I'm out. Peace.